Camp Isia was often referred to as Camp Detox by a number of those staff members behind the scenes, most notably the one who never had to detox from any of the substances most came in addicted to. Those staff members were known to be the inner circle of Michael Millbrook's followers, or as most knew them, the converts. To become a convert was to be lifted to the high praise of Father Michael. This took devotion most didn't want to commit to, at least not at first. The broth they all drank seemed to change minds, hearts, and influence them to want a closer relationship with Father Michael. So, it was no surprise when Madeline was asked to join 3 of the converts for a special night ride. She elated to get into the van with them. They rode for a few minutes outside of camp to where it was only moonlit woods. They came to a stop on an empty dirt road. All the conversation stopped in the van. The side door opened. Madeline looked at the faces of the 3 only to discover they were shark fangs and bulging eyes. Maws dripping with drooling, they were growling with predators' gazes. Madeline stumbled out of the van into the darkness. She screamed as she fell to the dirt. One of them growled at her to get up and run. Their faces became more monstrous as she stared. She stumbled to her feet. Blood flowed from one of her palms as she tried to run. Madeline ran for what she thought was the safety of the woods. The crunching of the 3 sets of feet not far behind let her know they were close. Her heart hammered in her own ears. Suddenly she was hit squarely from the back. It knocked her to the ground hard. She landed in the sticks and debris. She realized one of the pinned her. She screamed only to have it cut short by a vicious bite to her throat. Then there was nothing but her body kicking for a moment in its last throes of life. The 3 tore at her clothing as they feasted on her body. Hungry for the meat she had become for their very tiny hunt. No one was going to miss poor little Madeline after all. She had no family. As far as anyone else was concerned, she ran away from camp to use again. She couldn't take the love and support the camp had provided. The remains were left looking like wild animals had attacked her in the woods if anyone found her. The 3 cleaned up at the van, then returned to camp full.